I got on the internet today and saw nothing but endorsements of murder, disease, and falsehoods coming from the highest office in the land. In today's America, we face not one, not two, but three epidemics: viral, racial, and economic. And no matter how many ways this administration of immorality tries to frame it, this is Trump's America.
The authority is total.
And Trump's America only. I saw my brothers and sisters of all races and backgrounds, black, poor, and jobless alike, crying out for help from both sides, and yet they were not answered. Generation after generation. So often that has even led some to come to the conclusion to not use their voices at all. But allow me to say this to my beloved brothers and sisters. Understand that we are dealing with a president who only supports the rich and powerful. Do not be fooled by the words and calls by so-called celebrities, profiteering pastors, and wealthy supporters to doubt or withhold your vote in this consequential election. They understand the power and influence that they have gained and hide their intentions under so-called righteousness. But if you want to know a rich man's intentions, just look at where his money goes or where it comes from. Real money. Do not be inspired by those few who will do anything and everything possible not to go back to a life that they once lived, or in extreme cases, have forgotten. I understand your pain and frustration all too well, and I too believe that enough is enough.
I had a receipt.
I look into the eyes of many, and like myself, you are tired. Tired of the indignity of insult, the harrowing fear of intimidation, and the threat of injury and violence placed among our communities just by enjoying the simplicities of life here in America, the greatest country in the world, or so they say. We must recognize who our major enemy is. The enemy is not your brother, flesh of your flesh and blood of your blood.
If you take the blue states out,
The major enemy is the institution of racism and poverty. We are not strong enough to fight each other and the system at the same time. We will not fight each other today. We will demand for real change, effective change, and revolutionary change in the year to come. But the idea of giving up while such a threat is in office is not one towards progress. If the right to vote wasn't so important, then why do they keep making it so difficult to do so? If there's anything our true black revolutionaries and civil rights heroes hated more than a racist, it was a fascist. And we have one sitting in our president's house right now. I know you too. Feel our ancestors watching closer now than they ever have before. So let us rise in this 21st century together.